Thank you for joining us for Daisy Doings. In this webinar, you'll have ideas and resources to help you in having a fantastic year with your Daisy Girl Scouts. My name is Debbie King. I am a volunteer and troop support specialist with Girl Scouts of the Green and White Mountains. You can reach all of the volunteer and troop support specialists by emailing customer care at girlscoutsgwm.org. So who is a Daisy Girl Scout? Well, Daisy Girl Scouts are girls that are in grades kindergarten and first grade, typically ages 5 to 6. Every girl is unique and comes with her own personality, but here are some typical characteristics you can expect from your Daisy age girls. So physically, some things you might see. Daisy Girl Scouts can dress and undress themselves. They can care for their own toileting needs. They're developing eye-hand coordination, and they're developing gross and fine motor skills. So some ways that you can help them as your troop leader: choose games where girls can move around in open spaces, plan crafts and activities that allow girls with developing fine motor skills to be successful, and plan several short activities for girls rather than one long activity. Intellectually, typically they may stutter if they're tired or nervous. Sometimes they'll try only what they can accomplish. They follow short, simple instructions and will accept adult supervision. They know their colors, numbers, they can print a few letters and write their name. Some girls will be able to read basic words and are becoming readers. So some ways you can support them as a troop leader: you want to build on girls' skills levels and give them opportunities to be successful with new, simple activities. Make sure to keep instructions clear and repeat as needed. And provide opportunities for girls to work together with reading, writing activities with adult support. Socially, typical things you'll see with your Daisy Girl Scouts is sometimes they're afraid of their parents leaving them. They copy what adults do. They like praise. They can be calm and friendly. They're not too demanding in relationships. They can play with just one child or with a group of children, and they love to talk to adults. So some ways for you to help them as a leader: invite parents to stay at a meeting until the girl is comfortable with her parent leaving. Give each girl positive attention, provide opportunities for a variety of grouping, and allow and respond to child-initiated conversations. Emotionally, typical things you'll see: a girl can exhibit negative behaviors when she's tired, nervous, or upset. You might see things like nail biting, thumb sucking, sniffling. They want to please adults, and they can be easily embarrassed. So some ways for you as a troop leader to help with that: help girls deal with the cause of the tension rather than the habit that's exhibited. Structure time to include quiet activities. Be sensitive about embarrassing things and avoid embarrassing situations. And always recognize their positive behaviors. So what happens when it's your daughter? As a troop leader, the most challenging child you may deal with will be your own daughter. She's used to having you all to herself, and it can be hard to share you with a group of girls. So here's some tips that may help. Make sure to have a caper chart so that all girls are helping with the cleanup before the end of the meeting. It isn't fair that you and your daughter need to clean up from each meeting. If you have a surprise for the troop, don't tell your daughter. Let her be surprised like all the other girls. Don't expect your daughter's behavior to be any different from the other girls. Often as the leader, we notice our own child's behavior more than the other girls. Talk with your co-leader and work together in dealing with your daughter's behaviors. Talk about expectations and how you would like your daughter to be handled and what you can do to help support your co-leader's daughter. Talk to your daughter that if she needs support, she can connect with your co-leader. Really working together with your leadership team and everybody being on the same page of how you support each other's girls will help you all have a great Girl Scout year. So, how do you lead a Daisy troop? Well, it's really all about progression. As you can see in this chart, as Daisy Girl Scouts, the adults are doing a bigger portion of the planning and girls are doing a smaller portion. But at every level of Girl Scouting, it is always girl led and the girls are always involved in making decisions. By giving your daisies that opportunity to make decisions, you're setting them up to be able to go up that line of progression to where they are those older girls making the majority of the decisions, and you as the adult get to watch them grow and become the leaders you knew they could be. So with that girl adult planning, even girls as young as kindergarten daisies should be making decisions. Simple yes or no. Would you like to go outside? Yes or no. This or that. Do we want to do this activity or that activity? Or what song would you like to sing? Are choices they should all be making. Use resources to help them make decisions like the taster activities that are part of the Jump to Journeys patch program to choose their journey. The Jump to Journeys patch program gives them 3 taster activities, 1 for each journey series. The girls do the taster activities, decide what they liked best, and that's the journey they choose to use this year. As girls learn to make decisions, help them to make more open-ended choices by using brainstorming and voting. Let the girls make a list of all the ideas they have, write it all down, even if it's silly, write it down, it's their ideas, and then let them vote on what they'd like to do. Pick the top 1 or 2 and start there. And always keep it girl-led. Let them make those choices and have a say in what the troop is doing. Your troop government with a Daisy Girl Scout troop really uses the Daisy Circle. So they sit in a circle with you as the adults and they share ideas and make decisions. A great tool to help girls and adults take turns talking is to have an item that only the person holding can speak. So for example, a talking stick or a koosh ball or some special object that they hold when it's their turn to talk, and then when they're done, they pass it off to the next person to talk. You may also want to set some kind of a timer. This way girls who would talk forever are limited to a certain amount of time, and girls who normally take time to process what they want to say have the time they need to think about what they want to say before they talk. Troop finances. Daisy Girl Scouts can earn funds through the fall product in the cookie sale programs. Girls can choose to have troop dues, but you definitely want to talk to parents to get their input into what the cost of dues should be. For Daisy Girl Scouts, they don't differentiate between $20 a week and 25 cents a week, so have that conversation with the parents. Daisy Girl Scouts really should not be doing supplemental money earners. They should be able to earn all the funds they need through fall product and cookie sales. And daisies can set goals to earn funds from product sales and decide on how they want to spend their money with support from troop leaders. So, for example, with the fall product sale, girls earn between $1 and $1.50 for most items. Tell your girls, you'll earn $1 for every item you sell. Would you like to buy your journey book? If you do, it's $7. How many fall product items would you need to sell to buy your journey book? They can do the math and figure 7. Would you like that to be part of our fall product sale goal? If they do, add that to the goal. Then go on and say, here's the next activity. It's going to cost $10. How many product sale items would you need to sell? And continue on and add up until they have a reasonable goal to set and have them work towards their goal to get the things that they'd like to have for their troop. So the volunteer toolkit is the amazing resource we have for our troop leaders, and as a Daisy Girl Scout leader, you're going to love this. You can access the volunteer toolkit by going to the yellow MyGS tab at our website. You use your email to log in as your user ID, and you should have received a password. If you can't remember your password or you don't have one, email customer care at girlscoutsgwm.org and they'll help you get in. When you go into your volunteer toolkit, it gives you choices. You can choose to do the It's Your Story Tell It journey series, or the It's Your Planet Love It journey series, or pick a Girl Scout Daisy Petal year plan, or there's a fourth option where you can take bits and pieces from each of those plans and create your own year plan by pulling in the activities that are already pre-populated into Volunteer Toolkit for you. So this is what it looks like when you get in there. You have the year plan tab. You want to make sure that you set up your meeting dates and locations so that when you look at your year plan, you can see the dates. Like in here, you can see May 2nd, May 9th. That's because I set my meeting dates and locations. It gives you your meetings in an order that they have pre-populated, but again, you can drag and drop to reorder those meetings to fit your girl's needs. You can download and print the meetings if you need to. If you don't have internet access where you are, you can print it from home and bring it with you anywhere. So this is one of those meetings. This is that Bird Bath Award meeting. It's broken down into sections, and the resources that you're going to need to do this meeting are included. So you can see the meeting aids. There's the bald eagle, and welcome to this amazing animal adventure. So as you look at the meeting agenda, each meeting has activities listed as agenda items. You can modify the order they're in and the times allotted for each activity. So if you decide you'd like to do your team animal mural after snack, again, just drag and drop and change it to where you want it to be. And if you decide that you don't need 15 minutes to build a team bird bath, you only need 10 minutes, you can change that time too. So feel free to change the times, reorder, really make this meeting agenda work for your troop. When you click on an activity, so if I clicked on Team Animal Mural, you would see it gives you the time frame that you have, gives you an opportunity to save and go back to your meeting, or even to delete this item if this isn't something you think your girls would be interested in doing. It breaks it down into materials that you need, the steps to follow, and what to say. And it does keep ideas in there of how you can keep it girl-led. Feel free to modify the script, to change the wording, whatever you need to do. It also makes it very easy for parents to run an activity at the meeting to help you. So as you can see here, you can keep track of girls' attendance and their achievements in your volunteer toolkit. So if you click on Record Attendance and Achievements, you will see your girls' names, and you can check off, were they at the meeting, and did they fulfill the requirements to receive the insignia that goes along with the work that you've been doing. And then you always want to make sure to click Save and save it so that it will show up in each girl's record. So using your resources wisely, you can use the volunteer toolkit to email troop members and to keep parents informed of what the girls are doing in Girl Scouts. And also it gives you an opportunity to ask parents to help. So when you're under the My Troop tab, you will see all your girls, you'll see their parents, you'll see their emails, you'll see their phone numbers, but when you click on a specific, you can see her date of birth, her age, her address, you'll see any other additional adults, and this is where it lists the achievements and the meetings attended. You can also you will see what you recorded in your meeting plan. In addition to this, parents also have the opportunity to log into the volunteer toolkit. They cannot make any changes to your troop, and they cannot see any other girls, but they can go in and see their daughter's records of achievements and what meetings she attended. And they're also able to see what information they have listed. So back to the meeting, if you look in the Manage Communications, there's an opportunity where you can click to edit and send a reminder email. When you click on this, it gives you a pre-populated reminder email. So here's where you see our meeting dates, the times, who it's going to go to. You can add in, if you'd like to add another recipient to the email. It gives you the subject. All of this is customizable, so if you'd like to change it to just say, don't forget Daisy meeting, you could do that too in the subject. It gives you a script, so it walks them through. Here's the information on our next meeting. As you go down, it talks about how friends and families can help, things that parents could be involved in. It talks about music that may go along with this activity. It gives you the awards that girls are going to do. This has it all set with the meeting lengths. Again, if you had a longer meeting, feel free to customize. You can change any of the wording in this email. It'll go on to sign it for you. So it gives your contact information so that parents are able to reach out to you if they have any questions, and it signs it for you. So it really does a big chunk of the work. It makes it very easy for you to stay in contact with parents and keep them informed of what their Daisy Girl Scout is doing. In addition, when you look in that reminder email at the very end, it gives you the opportunity to attach resources to the email you're sending. So you can include a meeting aid, which would be those resources we saw when we were looking at the meeting plan. It gives you an opportunity to connect to the troop resources that are on our website. So you could attach, if it's your first parent meeting, you could attach the health history record form, and you could attach the annual permission slip form. Any forms that you want parents to fill out at that first meeting, you could attach to this email and ask them to fill it out and bring it back to the meeting ready to go. You are also able to use the volunteer toolkit to renew your Girls Troops membership. That would be under the member profile tab. You have the choice of volunteer toolkit or member profile. So when you go into your member profile, you're going to see these tabs above. When you click on the Troops tab, you can see the girls in your troop and make sure that they are registered. In addition, any adults that are registered to your troop, you're also able to see them in the tab too. So you can see which girls are active, which girls are not active. You can see the tabs to be able to renew them. So when it's time to renew them for the next membership year, very easy. You just click the Renew tab. You're able to list the girls that you know are coming back and that you'd like to renew. And then at the bottom, you'll see you can save it so that you can save the information. In addition, this is where if you want to change your troop meeting information, you can go right in and change your meeting day, the frequency, the times that your troop meets, how many girls are in your troop. So you're able to edit and modify all that information for your troop. So in addition to the volunteer toolkit, we have lots of other great resources for you as a Daisy troop leader. We have the journey boxes are available to rent from our council office. They give you, for each of the 3 journeys, there's 2 boxes. One box has all the materials you need to do the discover pieces of your journey. The other box has all the pieces you need to do the connect portion of your journey. And you can rent those through our lending library on our website. The Girls Guide to Girl Scouts is also a resource for your girls. That's where you're going to find the daisy petals and the leaves that they can earn. In addition, you will find the Summit Award if girls earn all 3 journeys. You can also find information on bridging, information on ceremonies, and lots of other great resources for your Daisy troop. You will also get our Girl Scouts Green and White Mountains program guide. That is emailed. It's on our website where you can download it, or it is mailed to all our registered Girl Scout members. In addition, we also have our patch programs. Featured is the Year in the Life of Juliet patch program, where each month girls earn a patch that relates back to the life of our founder, Juliet Gordon Low. In addition to that patch program, we also have our Jump to Journeys patch, maple syruping, Apple Quest, Operation Snowflake, and many, many more patches available on our website. So this is a great overview of what do daisies do. So you can see the 3 different journeys for daisies. The It's Your World Change It journey, which is the Daisy Flower Garden, is not featured in the volunteer toolkit. That is the one journey where you would need to purchase the adult guide to be able to do those journey activities with your girls. The Between Earth and Sky is the It's Your Planet Love It series, and that is part of volunteer toolkit. And the 3 Cheers for Animals is the It's Your Story Tell It journey series, and that is also available on our volunteer toolkit. You can also see the daisy petals. Each petal represents one part of our Girl Scout law. So there are 10 petals that Daisy Girl Scouts can earn. In addition, the Daisy Center, the blue center, is for girls when they learn their Girl Scout promise. They earn their Daisy Petal Center. We have our financial literacy leaves and our cookie business leaves. So those are all insignia that Daisy Girl Scouts can earn. So the Girls Guide to Girl Scouts. In the Girls Guide to Girl Scouts, daisies will meet the 10 flower friends that each represent one part of the Girl Scout law. They earn the Promise Center as soon as they can say their Girl Scout promise. Each flower friend has a story you share with the girls. After each In the Girls Guide, you'll also use it like your Daisy Handbook. You'll find additional resources like tips for leading a daisy troop, information on the Girl Scout history, ceremonies, where insignia belongs on a daisy uniform, information on the Journey Summit Award, the My Promise, My Faith pin, the Safety Award, information on bridging to brownies, and those literacy leaves. So we have the journeys, we have the Girls Guide, we have the volunteer toolkit to guide you through doing those activities with your girls. But a well-rounded Girl Scout program really incorporates lots of creative side trips. So you want to use the program guide, the Girl Scouts of the Green and White Mountains program guide, to allow girls to choose trips that they are excited about. This is a great opportunity to take girls on trips that are already planned for you as the leader. You always want to check safety activity checkpoints for anything you're going to do with your girls, and use the quick trip checklist as a guide to help you planning a trip. In addition, you want to reach out to local resources. You want to make sure that you've checked where are places close by that you could go to. Even attending a downtown event and taking your girls for Christmas caroling on the Common, great event to do. Community parades, getting involved in your service unit, learning about what other activities your service unit has for you to do that your Daisy Girl Scouts can get involved in. So take advantage of all the creative side trips that you can. You want to make sure that you are partnering with parents. Getting support from parents will make all the difference in how successful your Girl Scout year can be. Here's some tips to help you get parents on board. Invite parents to stay at a meeting until their Daisy is comfortable with them leaving. If you find a girl who can't separate from her parents, Encourage the parent to be a troop helper and give the parent things to do that can help out all the girls in the troop. Don't let them just focus on their daughter. At your first parent meeting, have sign-up sheets for parents to bring in needed troop supplies. Sign up for snacks and drinks, and sign up to help at troop meetings. And use the Families Make It Happen form to get parents to become involved as drivers, chaperones, help you with running the product sales. Whatever you need support with, get parents to help you. Communicate clearly and often. Communication is key in preventing misunderstandings and parents being confused or frustrated. Having a monthly meeting calendar that lets parents know upcoming meetings and events is great. Just make a simple calendar for the month, put in the things that are happening, and ask them to hang it up on the refrigerator so they know what to expect that month. Use your volunteer toolkit to email parents the information they need to know and stay connected to them. Be clear with your expectations. Siblings should not be attending meetings. Really, the Girl Scout meeting is for the girls, not for little brothers or sisters or older siblings that have nowhere else to go. It really is the Girl Scouts that should be meeting. Parents who are attending meetings should be helping all the girls in the troop, and remind parents that Girl Scouting is girl-led. Oftentimes you may find a parent who wants to do everything for their daughter. They need to learn to step back and let the girl take the initiative. And don't forget pie. Pie is the most important thing you can do with your girls to help them develop those leadership skills and move up that decision-making progression. So P is planning. Girls should be planning the activities they want to do and how they'll do them. Remember what we said at the beginning, even Daisy Girl Scouts, yes or no, this or that, they're making decisions. Then you want to implement it. Just do it. So once they've planned what they want to do their activity the way they planned it. And then the key piece that's often forgotten is the evaluation. Take the time to evaluate what they did, what they liked, what they didn't like, and what they can change to make the next time better. Make sure you're asking open-ended questions, not just did you like it, where they can go yes or no, but what did you like? How do you feel about this activity that you planned? What do we need to do differently next time? And as they're making those lists of what they'd like to do differently next time, when you go to plan the next activity, bring that back up. Well, our last activity, you said you liked this, but you'd like to change that, and you said for next time we need to remember this. And use that in planning the next activity. Every time you take the time to evaluate, your girls are learning to reflect upon their decision making and become better decision makers. So questions, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us anytime. You can email customer care at girlscoutsgwm.org, call the office, and customer care can direct. And thank you so much for all you do. Girl Scouting can't happen without great volunteers like you.